Hello, this is Monica from Unique Designs by Monica, and today I'm going to show you how to create your own SVG using basic shapes on Cricut Design Space. And today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own coloring box, colors that are in a box. Oh yeah, English number one. So let's get started. First things first, I'm gonna leave this image right here just as reference so you guys can see what I'm doing or what I'm going to be doing. And of course, our faithful and true square is going to be the center and focus of a lot of this SVG. So what we're going to do is we're going to elongate it. Now you can make these the fat color kind or the little thin ones. It's really up to you on what size you want your color to look. So we're going to duplicate this and we're going to stretch it ever so slightly. Now I'm going to give it a small little lip. If you notice, let's see if I can bring this in a little closer. There you go. If you notice, there's a small little lip right there. Now to make sure that this is all aligned, all you have to do is go to Align. And there we go. It's right in the middle. Next, I'm going to get my triangle and I'm going to take it off the lock and I'm going to place that right on top. And now I'm going to try to make this fit within that parameter right there. Now I'm going to grab myself another block and I'm going to just give it a small little, oh, you see how it just bounced down? It's because there is nothing above here, so it's 0 to 0. So I need to bring it down just a little bit to do what I need to do. I'm going to highlight both of these and then slice. By doing that, I get myself a nice little, little cut off tip there. So I'm just going to highlight everything and make sure that it's centered correctly. And weld. Wait, before I do, I'm going to copy that. Now I'm going to weld. There we go. Now we have the base of our color. Now this will be the wrapping of our color. Now you can color this any way you wish. You can leave it a solid color all the way through. You can put pattern paper on it. Move that back and bring that forward. Now this will fit on there perfectly, but since I want to make sure that we can see a little bit of the bottom, I'm going to move it a little higher up like that. Now you could put this right in the middle if you want, leaving a little lip right there, but I think this time around I'm just going to move it a little further up, and just to give it a little bit of character, I'm going to just add some lines. Now if you can see, before I added 2 solid lines on my original, I think this time around I'm just going to make little thin ones. And then put this one to the top. See, that really changed up the look of the crayon. It no longer looks the same. Let's make this one a little peach color. Now if you want, you can actually change the back in order to match the top. It's always good to go dark on the label and lighter on the color itself. That way it looks a little more cohesive. So now that we have our crayon, I'm going to move this on over here. And I can't group, unfortunately. For whatever reason, the group button does not work. So I'm just going to leave this little guy over here. And I'm going to create the box. So what we're going to start off with is a square. And I'm just going to elongate this just a little bit. Like that. And I'm going to grab myself a circle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it go from tip to tip. There we go. Just like that. Now I'm going to duplicate this because I'm going to need it. And I'm going to move this right here. And this, I just want to make sure it's centered correctly. There we go. And weld. This is going to be the back of my my box. So let's just change the color to a light green, and this one is going to be my front. So I'm going to slice it. I'm not going to need any of these, just this right here. And let's change the color to, let's do yellow this time around, a little brighter yellow. There you go. Now I'm going to grab my crayon, not this one, just these. Group. No, I can't group. Now, before you weld anything, make sure that this is going to be what you want. Because once you weld, you're going to have difficulty getting behind your image. Let me give you an example. Weld this. Once I actually click on the middle, it's going to think I want these pieces right here. So in order to get to this layer, I'm going to have to move it off and then put it right back on. So make sure that you are fully complete with your project, and all you're going to do is just do some maintenance over here on the layers, because if you can see here, there are a lot of layers. And in order to minimize your cutting time, you want to weld everything. Alright, so now that I have my colors, let's duplicate these. I mean, you could have all of these the same color if you want. Okay, now if you can see, I have all of my colors here. However, when I try to click on here, I'm going to always get this portion right here. So like I said, make sure that you are 100% sure that you are complete and you're ready to cut, and all you're doing is some maintenance on your sides here. So let's change the color to this right here. I'm going to do dark blue, and then my undercolor is going to be light blue. Let's do dark red, and then my tip there is going to be a lighter pink. And then we're just going to leave this one as is. Can we get this to the front? Front. Nope, it says back. So let's move these to the back along with this, because that's what's going to be. And we're going to move that to the, funny enough, it says move forward or front. It does not say back. Move forward and front. Okay, so let's move this front then. I guess I have to go individually in order for it to work. If I highlight the whole thing, it's not going to allow me to do that. There we go. Alright, let's move this to the front. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alrighty. Oh, I have to move that to the back. As you can see, it's sticking out just a little bit. So let's just move it in like that. Now that it's not going to allow me to, yeah, that's what I thought. This is all a learning curve. Let's go back a couple of steps, because now it's not going to allow me to do it. Wow, I guess I went a couple more steps than I realized. Alright then, let's do this then. Let's make them like that. And now they'll fit. Looks like a little pocket there, but you know, you get the sense that it's a box. Now, in order to get the logo here, what I did is all I did was grab a circle. Okay. Now you can make the circle thin or as thick as you want. Let's just go a little thinner here. Highlight everything and horizontally and vertically and slice. I no longer need the bottom portion. Okay, let's make this a slightly oval and smaller. Now we're going to go grab our text tool, and I currently have this under Abraham, the font Abraham. Color. I'm going to say color. Now you can put someone's name in this, your little girl or your little boy, or the school, or the teacher's name. I mean, it's really up to you what you want to put in the circle here. Let me make sure that that is centered correctly. There we go. And weld. There we go. Since I don't want this black, let me make this a little darker. There we go. Now, if you want one of these colors to be out and about, you just do this. And there we go. You have yourself some colors in a box full of colors. If you liked what you saw and you are creating your own SVGs because of the my mind went on blank. Oh my goodness, I need more coffee this morning. If you like what you saw and you would like to see more SVGs using basic shapes, there we go. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. I post a video every Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much for stopping on by. You have a beautiful day. Bye.